Hi all, welcome to my channel. I am Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we have got a big one for you. Yes, we are going to do stage 102 of Build the Enterprise D. Now, the reason I'm saying this is one big one is the first part of this, fairly easy, panel on the saucer section, but the second part of this video is going to be putting the underneath on the star drive section, which means putting in wires into the circuit board. Remember, the circuit board at the moment is covered by the framework, so that's going to be interesting to start off with. And then we need to make sure that this thing gets sandwiched together, no wires are trapped or anything else like that. So this one today is going to be a mission and a half. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the saucer section, and then I might take a short break, work out what I need to do on the star drive section, and then what we'll do is I'll come back and we'll get it done. So it is a big one today, guys. I have not been looking forward to this, but then when I'm not looking forward to it, I kind of enjoy it. So yeah, just one of them things. Anyway, let's get over to the build desk. So with all that said, let's get modeling.
Program complete. Enter when ready.
Okay, stage 102, let's do this. So we first start off with a normal panel. We've got some lifeboats to put in. So we'll get these in. Like I said, this starts off pretty normal, but then it's going to be, yeah, a little bit different in the second half. Okay, so we've got two spare today. Don't know why I made that thing. We need to put the cover on, if I can get it out of my tray. Okay, so we'll get the cover on. I'm going to check to make sure that the lifeboats are all the right way, which they are. And we're screwing that in with 2 AM screws. Now, we have got a lot of screws today. We have got AMs, CMs, DPs, FMs, IMs, and APs. So, quite a lot going on today, as you can tell. Okay, so that's in place. We need the phaser strip next. And this will just fit onto here like that. And then we're screwing that in with 2 IM screws. One there. One in there. I'm just going to tighten that a bit more. It's a little bit loose. Okay. Just double check. These are tight. Okay, so they're all in place. Next, I need to switch over to the top camera. We need to bring the saucer across. Here we go. Working in this area today. It's still pretty loose. Right, I don't think it's going anywhere now. Okay, so we need to get this in place. Right, it's not lining up. I think it's caught it underneath. I feel it has, yes. Okay, and we're securing that in with 2 FM screws. Not much more panelling to go on this now. Which will be fantastic. Okay, so that panel is down. Fantastic. Right, so next, what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to pause the camera, get the star drive section all ready to go, and yeah, we'll get this thing installed. So I will be back in a sec.
11 minutes later.
Okay, so right, next section. First of all, we need this. We've got this sort of nut put in here. If it'll go in, should do. I just need to push it down a bit. There we go, that's in. Fantastic. Then we've got this little cover here. That's very tight in there. Let's have a look. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to cut away some of this hot glue. So let me pause the camera, get that done, and I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so I've got that on now. We need to secure this with 2 AP screws. So just get them in. Okay, so they're in. Then what we need to do is, now we would put batteries in this, but I don't have any CR32s. I need to order some. So, but we can put the cover on, and then we can put this on. Wow, lots of flashing in that. See if I can sort of punch through it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that is in. Right, now, if I bring over the section here. Now, if you noticed, I've got this wire coming out here. And all I'm going to simply do, because this is the power mod, is I can just simply plug this in to here. Okay. So that is in place. Now the switch, wherever that is on here, where is the switch? Let me go to the top camera. Can't be that far away because this is attached to it. We need to make sure the switch comes out at a certain point. Oh, the switch is on here anyway. What am I on about? Okay, so it's wanted us to put the switch through here and out of here. Okay, so that's now in place. Turning the page of the magazine over, this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. Okay, so if we bring over the bottom section, what I need to first of all do is I need to pass my power mod cable through the square hole just there. So just feed this through. Right, so with it being around this way, what we need to do is we should have 3 cables coming up here, which is this one here, yep, this one here, yep, and then this one here. Okay, so that's the 3 cables we need. So this left-hand cable is going to go into the frame, down through here, coming up, tweezers, around here. Now, 2 seconds. I don't want that getting tangled on the power mod. So take that out. Now run it through. It's not easy when you've added stuff, but to me, putting a power mod is not a necessity, but yeah. Okay, so this is going to come around here like so. Where's that gone? There. So I've still got it here. And then it's going to go in to the terminal that is furthest away. So it's like 3 in from me. On the right hand side, 3 in. 4 in. Okay, 4 in from me. Now the question is plugging this in through framework, which is not going to be easy. That's in. Okay, so that's the first cable. The next cable, which is, I'm going to do this side, more or less is going to do the same. So it's just going to go down through here, and into a slot on the board just there. Bring it up, twist it around, get it on your tweezers properly. Get your tweezers in the correct position. think angle tweezers are the best to use in this situation. It's very fiddly working through a frame. Come on, it's grabbing it. More tweezers. The little blighter does not want to play ball at all. Let's see if we can use these tweezers just to get it in. Right, that's in. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to go through here, round one of these support bars. Okay, and into the terminal just here. Come on. Is the correct way around? Okay, that's in. Right. Okay, so we should only have 2 wires left. So we can sort of sit this like this on here now, because we're going to be putting in the other 2 wires. Okay, so the one with these on is going to go in the freest one nearest me. Okay, and then the last one going in same way, and then there's just a terminal behind it to plug it in. That is it all plugged in now. Now, as we bring this into position, I want to push the wires in. To the framework. As much as I can, including around the front as well. I'm just sort of bent over my desk, just making sure that there's going to be no wires coming through. Okay, so we're almost there. Just pull that through a bit. Right, now before we sandwich this together, we've got these 2 tiny details here to put in. They're going to go at the sides So don't think it's the direction he's going. I don't think so. Just contemplating whether to glue these into properly position. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to pause the camera, guys, glue these into the correct position, because I think that's going to make life easier than trying to get these lined up as we put this on. So I'll be, just pause the camera and I'll be back in a sec.
Eventually.
Okay, guys, so I've glued them little yellow things in. We are more or less ready now to start to put this down. So let's commence. So I'm going to start at the back here with the CM screws. So I want 2 of them. Now it's a mixture of CMs and DPs. That are going to hold this down. Now remember, don't go too aggressive on your plastic screws, but the metal ones, definitely make sure that they are in. Okay, so I'm next going to use I'm going to use DPs just on the side here. Because I want to be able to make sure that the yellow tabs are in place. Right, so with that, of course, you should feel it coming together, which is what you want. So now for the other side. It does feel a bit more caught on this side, but hopefully everything will sort itself out. I think this is one of the kind of last tough things we have to do on this build. Just pushing back slightly. Oh well, there was me gluing them in, then bloody come out. Ah, blast it, came out. Right, let's try and get this back in. Might just unloosen that other screw just while I manoeuvre this into place. 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna have to pause because my phone is ringing. Right, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, couldn't have rung at the worst time, and it was nothing even important. Right, so we need 2 more DP screws, 1 on this side here. Now I'm moving this around a lot because I just want to make sure things are closing up as they should. Yeah, that screw hole looks extremely off. It's in. Okay, 1 more DP screw this side. That's going in as well. Okay, so the rest of the screws are now all CM screws. So let's get this thing screwed together and complete. It has been an epic build day. Right, that doesn't want to go down for some reason. Let's try this end. Wow, a little bit off. Might have to try this at an angle. Wow, that one does not want to go in. All right, we'll try and get the rest of them in and then come back to that one. Right, so let's get this one here done. Might just as we tie it down, come a bit better. That's another one in. That's another one in. Making sure, because these are metal screws, these are nice and tight. Right, okay, so carry on. I think we'll go here next. One in there. One in there. One in there. Nearly there. Okay. Let's see if this one goes in. No, it's still not biting. So, do we have a similar screw, but longer? Let's have a look. Not thick enough. An FM screw might work. It's a bit longer. Ah, that's better. Yep, FM screw in there, guys. That worked perfectly. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, so got a few CMs left, but that is all there is to do in this stage. Now, the only thing I need to do now is test this. Let's test this while I'm here, shall we? So, if I get the power adapter, plug it in. got quite a good long lead on here. Right, now it's going to be a little bit dull because this actually needs upping. But that is all lit. That is all of it lit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That looks really good. And I haven't got any light problems at all. It's just clicked in there. So there we go, guys. She is working. Like I said, I think that's one of the hardest things we had left to do on this build, apart from the framework for the saucer section. That again is going to be quite a few screws, but I'd say that's a pretty successful build today. Looking really, really good, and it's nice to know that the power mod works, which is even better. So guys, that is stage 102 complete. Well guys, that is it for the Enterprise D. What an epic build that actually was in the end. Really happy it's done. It was worrying me slightly because it is a major thing that we're having to do now. But I think now the last thing to do is the framework. And I think that's, we are more or less home run from there, which will be absolutely fantastic. To finally get the skeletal bits done, to get the panels done, and everything else, oof, it'd be nice to be there. But we've still got some more Enterprise to go because we've still got another warp nacelle to make. We've got the bits that are going to attach all together, and yeah, so there's still quite a bit to do. But yeah, it's going to be worth it in the long run with this build. I just know it is. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.